lovelies! Today is Wednesday the 10th of June and I'm coming to you with step 7 of 10 steps to joy. So we're nearly there, we're climbing that mountain and we're going to see the view really soon. But first of all, we've got the most amazing climb. So today is all about expression and listening. I'm going to treat them separately, although they are as one really. So first of all, expression. We express ourselves the way we dress, jewellery, makeup, the way we have our hair cut and wear it, what we say, the way we speak, how often we speak. We express ourselves with our laughter and also what we write, be it online or in letters, what we read, what we listen to. These are all forms of our expression, and over the years I've advised many clients to express themselves, and if not outwardly then certainly down on paper, either in artwork or in writing. Writing a diary is really useful, and even if you are the only person who ever reads it and get satisfaction from writing it and maybe looking back and reading it, then that has served its purpose. So it's really good to express ourselves, because sometimes otherwise it can block the throat chakra. So that's where we are today. We've reached from the base chakra, we're up to the throat chakra, and this is a lovely blue area. So blue, think about water and drinking, and I always think of waterfalls of water clearing the throat, because I do love water. I'm a bit of a water baby. And so, yeah, think about expressing yourselves. Don't dampen your light under a bushel. Let it glow. So express yourself however you want to, but do it with wisdom. And also I want to talk about listening. So many years ago, as a young girl, myself and my two besties used to sit round my mum and dad's kitchen circular table, which had this very low, large orange light suspended above this small kitchen round table. And the three of us used to sit round this in the evenings with maybe a cup of tea. I don't know what we used to drink, but we had some warm drink. And we would talk and listen and laugh and probably argue and cry quite a lot and complain about things and people, and then come back to laughing again. And one thing that really got us talking and listening was we would get pen and paper and write down some questions with a little gap under each one, and then pass it round to the next person, and you'd get the questions from one side and you'd have to answer them and then keep passing them round. And then at the end of answering all the questions, you'd read them all out to each other and have quite a lot of laughs. It was so funny. But quite often there were serious questions, but some sort of things that you wouldn't want to ask in person. And yeah, we got to know each other really well during that. So I don't know, that's an idea you could do, but it's quite nice to bring laughs in to a conversation, to listening, because it facilitates. I noticed that driving along in the car is a really good way of listening and talking, because you're not looking at each other, you're looking forward. You might have noticed that yourself. So yeah, so I've been listening to clients over the 24 years I've been a therapist, and have noticed that I'm quite nosy. I'm quite a listener these days. My husband would disagree with you. He'd say, oh, you're talking all the time. Maybe I do with him, but with clients and some people, I do listen, and I try and listen, and I love listening and being nosy. So maybe it's just going back to that orange table and remembering how it helps people to listen. So a question for you: do you feel listened to? Interesting, isn't it? I don't know what we'd say to that. Maybe we'd say yes with some people, but no with some people. Maybe some people fill in the gaps. Some people are insecure in themselves and they don't like gaps and they like a constant chatter. And sometimes it's nice to have those gaps. and just listen. And a very wise person, my father-in-law, who was quite senior in industry, running companies years ago, said to me some wise words once, which were, if you are in the company of someone and you are quiet, it won't be long before they'll tell you exactly what is most important to them, what they're thinking about at that time. They will come round to it. And even if they don't mention it, they might allude to it. And you've then got a choice. Do I pursue it? Do they want me to pursue it? Or is that on uncomfortable ground? Or shall I let them come to me in their own time? Which may not happen, but at least it may have helped them to allude to it because they've alerted you that there's something going on. It's interesting, isn't it, psychology? So that they were wise words, and fortunately I heard them many years ago, so I've been able to put that into practice many times. So I invite you to listen to your friends and create a beautiful environment. So comfortable, with a nice cup of tea, soft lighting, maybe some music, and maybe not pointing or looking at each other directly, but just at an angle to each other. And it does help to have either best friends together that are open with each other, or just one-to-one. Even on the phone it might help at the moment with lockdown and not seeing people. So yeah, listen on the phone too. So tomorrow I come to you with thoughts about breath and breathing, still focusing on the throat chakra, all that blue energy. So let me know today if you've put that into practice in the past or today or over the next few days, and get back to me. Thank you so much for all your likes, shares, comments, all your engagements on social media. It's lovely to know that so many of you are watching and taking something from this. I've had many comments not on social media, so walking in the village, or people texting me, or out and about, and people saying, oh, I saw your post the other day, yeah, really interesting, made me think about things, and that's lovely. So if you could like on the social media, then other people know that these are useful comments, and they might then share with their friends and family. If you know someone struggling at the moment, then these little tips might help. I hope so. So I come to you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye.